Hey everybody, this is Midnight Update Games Edition. I'm Seamus Byrne. Welcome to Saturday, the 23rd of May. It's been a week littered with special episodes, and this week's Games Edition is true to form. I recently had a chance to interview Ashley Jenkins. She's an American gamer girl who now calls Australia home. She's lived the gamer dream as one of the original members of the well-known all-girl professional gaming team, the Frag Dolls. I think that probably also makes her many gamers' dream girl, perhaps? What's cool is she really knows her shit and has great insights into things like girl gaming, how to make it as a pro, and trash talk online. She now works for the local Xbox team as one of their community and online event managers, so she's still in the thick of the multiplayer lifestyle. Now, it's over to Ashley.
I played as a member of the Frag Dolls for about 4 years. I was one of the original team members from the time the group formed. I wasn't sure at first if I wanted to try out. I had to decide if I really wanted to be around other girl gamers, because at the time I didn't know any, so it was kind of a terrifying unknown. What are they? Are they aliens? But I finally went. I decided that I did want to know other girl gamers because I was tired of only hanging around with guys. I found a whole group of girls who shared the same passions I did. We could talk headshots or hand grenades. And we traveled around the country together. We played together for 4 years. Attending all the big shows, CES, E3, South by Southwest even, the Penny Arcade Expo, playing in the tournaments at MLG, and just having a great time. The Frag Dolls always played in basically, I guess, gender inclusive leagues. I don't know of any gender exclusive leagues in the US. We did occasionally play against other all-female teams, and people for some reason got really excited about that, like we were all going to start pulling each other's hair out on stage. But for the most part, we just play against whoever sits down across from us, male or female. I prefer having mixed genders. It's one of the few sports where we really are on equal footing, and it's true that we each have our own, I guess, genetically predisposed advantages, but it's not like basketball where the number of girls that are 7 feet tall is low. It's we all have thumbs and they all theoretically work. So it's really about the strategy and the mindset and just practicing and getting precision. So whether you're male or female, you're facing the same challenges. A lot of gamers, when they think about going pro, they seem to think that it consists of just playing games all day. And while that's true to an extent, it's not just about playing games, it's about competing. And there's a lot of good gamers who are no good at competing. They freeze up when it comes down to tournament time. There's others that are pretty ordinary gamers, and then it comes time for a tournament and just something snaps in them and they're amazing, they're just sublime. So it's knowing what kind of gamer you are, figuring out what your weaknesses are, and trying to combat them in addition to building up your strengths. So there's a whole nother level to the game in that respect. Yeah. And it's also important to note that if you really want to be a pro gamer, you're wanting money. And if you're wanting money, you're needing sponsors. And if you're needing sponsors, that means you need to represent somebody. And if you want somebody to want you representing them, in addition to being the best, you also have to be a good representative. You need to be mature, you need to be a good sportsman. You need to be comfortable speaking to people that you don't know, because that's going to happen a lot. And you have to be comfortable with the idea of being on show, more or less. It's not just about playing. There's so much more to it than that. Having the opportunity to play online is great because I remember when I was little, and I would play against somebody. I was way better than my brother, I was way better than my sister. As far as I was concerned, I was pretty much the best around. But then you start playing online, and all of those other people that were the best around are now online with you, and so now it's finding out who's the best out of a much, much bigger world, which is great. And it also gives you the opportunity to meet all those other people that share the same hobby that you do, and start to make friends, whether they're nearby, whether they're far away. I've made a lot of friends just through gaming online. The first time I came to Australia, I actually stayed with a couple of people that I'd never met, but who I'd played together with online a lot. And they were as good friends to me as anyone else was. So the job that I do here with Xbox is I'm the digital site manager. I run the Xbox website, and I also handle all of our dashboard updates. Not the programming itself, I'm not quite that nerdy, but every week when we turn over, new stuff comes out and we show it off. That's the part that I do. One of the reasons that I really like the work I do is I have a lot of really close interactions with the really enthusiastic Xbox gamers out there. So every month we run competitions to write reviews or tips and tricks, and you know, we take all of those entries from the actual gamers, we put them on the website. We're able to have an events channel, which is something that most regions don't have. It's something that we do because the community is really important. We care about those gamers that are there and talking to us and letting us know what they think and feel and their opinions on everything. And it's really great to get that feedback. They're not always happy with everything, nobody ever is, but it's good to hear what they're thinking and what they want so that we can look at that and see what we can do about it and see how we can make the experience better for them. And that's what I really like about this, is having the opportunity to, as a gamer, do something for all the other gamers out there. I think having these events where we encourage local gamers to get together and play together is a really great opportunity for that online play experience. Not only because you're talking to someone who, when you throw out some of your crazy Australian slang, actually knows what you're talking about. And trust me, it's like Greek to a lot of us. When I moved here, I just sitting there going, wasn't Arvo? And so it's good to have those things in common already, and to just improve the online experience from a gameplay standpoint. When you're closer, the games just work better, and so our goal is to make it as good as we can.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of things that you can do to make it easier to start playing online, because it is kind of an intimidating thing when you first start up and there's millions of other people playing. One is on Xbox Live, you have the opportunity to choose a zone to play in. So there's recreational, there's pro, there's underground. There's these different zones that you can pick. If you want an easy experience when you start, pick recreational. That way you're going to be finding other gamers that have a similar philosophy to yours, where they're just looking to have some fun. It's not competitive. They're not there to swear at you. And when you get into the more competitive, the pro zone and so on, it does get more serious because people take the games more seriously. So pay attention to your zone. The other thing is, if you have any friends that are gamers, it's great to take them online with you. There's a lot of games that support online split screen, or you can play with them over Xbox Live as well. But it's really nice to have a friend along with you, especially at the beginning, because you have kind of an anchor, something that you're familiar with, and someone that you're comfortable with, right there playing alongside you. I have my sneaky private gamer tag, but my public gamer tag is Jinx Oz.
Is that J-I-N-X?
It's J-I-N-X-O-Z.
O-Z.
See, I said Z, not Z.
Hey!
I'm learning.
And that's all for tonight's update. Thanks for stopping by. Join us weeknights around midnight Sydney time for Daily Geek News, and for more coverage, visit midnightupdate.com.